to the Balls Not Court podcast.
What?
Cortez here.
What?
And there's Kevin Carter to my right.
What?
He hasn't been here. He's been on and off because, Kevin's just been doing Kevin things,
Yeah. People just want to do shit on their own.
Well, we know how much you don't care about basketball until Christmas, so I started.
Basketball? What happened? Oh, schedule.
So.
Who the care? Oh, Lordy.
So I went ahead and did that, and Kevin was like, "Hey, we eventually got to do some stuff for the NFL." And
I'd be like,
football, and it starts very soon.
A lot of football.
So we
in a very short amount of time.
Yes, so we need to do something. So
now,
hence why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to cover the NFC.
The first part.
The first part. So. Just all NFC, so if you're an NFC fan and your team plays in NFC,
good for you.
Good for you. You get to listen to us, and we get to dissect your team a little bit and talk a little bit about them. And me and Kevin have our opinions about these teams, and we'll further discuss.
Dissect, meaning we're going to laugh about
exactly. So
some of them, I'm really going to take laughs at.
So Kevin's going to laugh. I'm going to do my best to
laugh
to definitely dissect. This is anatomy and physiology right now, so we're definitely dissecting all these teams here in this particular division. So we got 4 divisions to cover, and we're gonna start off with the NFC East. So last year you got the Dallas Cowboys, who was 12-4, Philadelphia Eagles, who was 10-6, the New York Giants, who was 6-10, and the Washington Redskins, who were 4-12. Some of the headlines out of this division is that the Cowboys, they did lose DeMarco Murray, so how can they recover from the Russian league DeMarco Murray? Philly's got an overhaul, will cause them to be better. Will it cause them to be better or worse, or the same result? Eli Manning wants a huge payday. Should he, and will he be a distraction over the season? And our expectation for Robert Griffin III. So we'll start off with that. And I ask you the first question: how did Dallas recover from DeMarco Murray? Because they do lose a big part of what they do.
They don't. It's not necessarily recovery. It's how they reload from DeMarco Murray. How do they move on for DeMarco Murray per se instead of like a recovery from losing him? Because they lost the workhorse. They knew they weren't going to re-sign him. That's why they ran him 4,967 times during last year. That's the reason they ran him so much.
I'm sure you're in the ballpark for that.
Yeah, it's right. I think it was over 200 and something times, or 300 times that they gave him the ball.
Yeah.
And now the thing for Dallas is, are they going to be able to run the ball with that efficiency again when all you got is broke down Darren McFadden and Randall? And every time this offseason, one of the running backs has been hurt. So the thing is, are you going to be able to have that same type of running game? Because we all saw last year when they ran the ball, they were a much better team than they were years before, where they just had Tony Romo flinging the ball all over the place and watch him get killed. Dallas's key is running the football, taking the pressure off of Tony Romo so he doesn't have the ball in his hands so he can make those mental mistakes that Tony Romo always does. That's the key for Dallas. If they don't come out and they are not able to run the football, it's going to be a long season for Dallas. Plus them losing guys left and right with injuries.
Went down, right?
Yeah. They had Orlando Scandrick went down with a torn ACL. 25 tore ACLs this offseason. 25. You can almost run a whole starting lineup with how many. All you need is a quarterback to go down with an ACL, and there you have a whole team that has went down with ACL injuries.
Hopefully nobody team will have a
quarterback. Yeah. I'm not wishing, but that's how many ACL injuries we've had just this offseason.
Yeah,
it's been crazy, but it all hinges on if Dallas is going to be able to run the ball or not.
Yeah, I'm with you on this, and me and you talked before where they had the offseason, where they had to make a decision out of DeMarco Murray and Des Bryant, and me and you both agreed that, I would definitely get the money to Des Bryant. Now, the process might have been a little longer than, what people expected, or fans wait for Dallas.
Well, it was stupid. They should have went, hey, here.
Yeah.
As soon as you did not sign DeMarco Murray, you should have threw the money down on the table and told Des, here you go. Not waited until the last flipping second to do anything.
Yeah.
Just went, here you go.
So
don't wait on somebody else to get their deal done. Don't wait. Just give him the money and been done with it. That's what you should have done. You waited too long. But you did sign him. He is your best player on your team.
Yes.
Is Des Bryant. I have no problem with you giving him the money over DeMarco Murray. But what I had the problem is you working DeMarco Murray as hard as you did and then just showed him the door.
Yeah.
Which hits why he went to where he went, because he wants to get that opportunity to bust your ass 2 times during the season.
Yeah, and from that too is that Dallas, they had one of the better offensive line in the league last year.
Oh yeah, they have a great offensive line. They have the best offensive line, arguably, in the NFL right now. All the other bigger teams have problems on their offensive line. They're the key. Their key is, can they keep a guy healthy behind that offensive line to run the ball?
Yes.
And that's going to be their key all season. If they can come out and run the ball even mediocrely, what they could do with DeMarco Murray. If they could do it with 3 people, what they did with DeMarco Murray, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
The key is you got to keep everybody healthy and you got to keep them running. Because if you start making it where Tony Romo has to do everything on his own again, we've already seen how that story runs out.
Yeah.
That story does not end well for anyone.
No, he's scrambling and it becomes a bit of a mess and a bit of a sideshow where, especially where people like to declare this America's team, becomes more of a soap opera.
Last year, you were 1 play away from winning and going to the NFC Championship game. You were 1 play from going to the NFC Championship game because you went totally away from that throw first mentality that you've been having throughout the years into a run the ball first mentality. Keep our quarterback upright and let him make decisions when he needs to make them at opportune times. Now you've let go of your bell cow, so now your key is, can you find more bell cows? Can you find a bell cow, or are you going to have a bunch of cows just trying to milk a bunch of cows instead of having the one go-to cow?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good analogy. That was a weird analogy. Milking a bunch of cows instead of just one good one.
And Des Bryant, stop taking shots to the chin, please. You're the franchise player, so avoid the fights, man.
He wasn't even practicing. That dude went over and found him. That dude was like, there he is! Hey, Chabaya!
Oh, man, he got caught twice, man. You're protect your jaw, man. They need you. We don't need you. All right, well, Philly's overhaul, like I said.
Tearing ACL getting punched.
Oh, my God. That would be the worst. So Philly overhaul, they got some pieces such as Sam Bradford, DeMarco Murray, Ryan Matthews.
Ryan was there last year.
No, he was with Chargers, wasn't he?
No, right? Oh, yeah. I thought I was talking about the wide receiver.
The wide receiver,
yeah.
okay.
They got too many Matthews and stuff on the team.
They do. And you was very big on their rookie receiver, too.
Aguilar.
Yes.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
So
if you watch anything that they're doing right now with him, when they throw him the ball in any type of space or get him out, it's crazy. And the big thing for the Eagles is Chip Kelly's a big special teams guy, too. And their special teams look crazy amazing during I know it's just preseason, but that banter kid can freaking return a punt like nobody's business.
Oh, you give him a little bit of space, and
he's gone.
He can operate.
He's gone, and he's good out of the backfield too, especially for what they're going to be doing. He's going to be a nice offset for when DeMarco Murray is in there. He's going to be a nice little offset to be a guy and they got so many damn running backs.
Yeah, that's the thing. So many running backs, and they still got Sproles on the team too. So
you got Sproles, Matthews, DeMarco Murray, and this kid returning punts, and I'm like, good God. I'm like, the assets that they have on offense, their key thing is defense.
Yeah.
Their big thing is how that defense is going to run. Because the offense is going to be fine. It's going to score some points, depending on Sam Bradford's kneecaps.
Yeah.
Brett Sprangsby do another point. You play professional football. Stop being a bitch because you got hit low. I got hit low. 1, stop running the spread option if you think you ain't going to get tackled. Don't come up with this whiny crybaby face whenever you get hit, too. Quarterbacks piss me off about that shit. I got hit. Motherfucker, get rid of the ball. Don't hold on to the shit. I'll have to find it. But I'll have to play you the clip from Matthews, from not Matthews, but Michael Bennett from Seattle. I have to play you the clip because he don't run, he don't mince any words. He lets it be known how these people need to stop bitching and shit and treating QBs like they're some great and almighty force in the league. But Philly, I think, can run the offense with whatever quarterback.
Yeah.
When they traded for Sam Bradford, I said, this is stupid. I said, how many years has Sam Bradford played in the league? He's been in the league for what? 5 years?
4 to 5 years.
And he's played the equivalent of 2.
He's been hurt a lot.
He's
man.
played the equivalent of probably 2 years because he can't stay healthy, whether it be his shoulder, his kneecaps, his knees, and it's terrible.
Let's see, Sam Bradford.
He's been in 1, 2.
There you go.
Yeah, he's played 8 games total, or he's played 16 his first year.
Mm-hmm.
He played 16, then he went to 10. Then he's played 16 again, and then he went to 7. And then last year he played 0.
So yeah, you tell you how.
So he's played 2.5 years, basically, or played 3 total years, basically.
Basically, you want to.
Basically,
go
he's played 3 years.
Yeah. So and you know what you're going to be in Chip Kelly offense here. You put yourself at risk. So I mean, this is what you. Well, I mean, it's what you got to run. So
there it is.
You can't come up and get hit. Oh, I gotta look that up here in a minute. So
yeah, it's amazing. Michael Bennett pulls no punches whatsoever. Michael Bennett is. People wonder why I like the swagger and the way the Seattle defense acts. But this is why I like them. Because there's no point in sugarcoating anything. You run a read option, you're going to get hit. I'm sorry, and there was no reason for people to bitch about him getting hit.
No. Do you see Philadelphia matching their 10-6 record or being the worst of the same?
I think they'll win a couple more games.
You think so?
I think they'll actually win a couple more games. Just, I don't know if Sam Bradford stays healthy the whole year. I don't know. A lot of it, to me, doesn't hinder on if Sam Bradford stays healthy the whole year or not.
Yeah.
A lot of it hinders on how that defense is going to perform and really what they get out of the special team. Because you got DeMarco Murray in the backfield. He's going to be. He's a good running back for this type of system. He runs north and south.
Mm-hmm.
You don't run east-west. A north-south runner is what Chip Kelly can use very well, and he'll be dangerous when they put him out there.
I think they're probably about the same. I mean, they kind of made lateral moves.
I think they win the division.
You think so?
I think they win the division. I think the Cowboys take a step backwards, especially with how their running situation is going to be.
Okay.
Oh, we weren't supposed to do that until the next show. I'm sorry.
Nah, but no.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
we
were going to do it later on. Never mind.
No, it's fine.
I thought we were going to do it next show. Never mind.
Nah,
I got
you
it.
predicted the division winner. It's just a division winner, so you're good.
I got it. Woohoo.
Woohoo. You're covered. So.
Woohoo.
All right, Eli Manning wants a huge payday.
Fuck no.
Next question, huh?
Fuck no.
He think he should be the best or the most highest paid
I
player
won 2 Super Bowls. I throw 436 picks. No. Half these quarterbacks that are getting paid don't deserve what they get paid.
Go ahead.
You overvalue your price when you're a quarterback. Quarterback is one of the most overvalued positions. Sure, it's the one that you need somebody to be consistent and good at. But we overvalue what people are worth in that position. Ryan Tannehill. How many playoff games has Ryan Tannehill won? That would be 0. How much money did he get paid? That would be a lot. Why are you paying someone who has no success whatsoever, has none success whatsoever? Why did he deserve that amount of money?